Hi Yoran, and welcome back to some more Civilization 6. So, before we continue, I have to mention something, because this game is a perfect example of why I really dislike even trying to go for a religion on Deity. The Holy Site was the first district I built in part 1, and then I built a shrine immediately after, and every single religion is already gone. I actually checked my autosaves just out of curiosity to see when exactly all the religions were founded, and the oldest autosave I got right now is turn 61, and on turn 61 every single religion was already gone. So I would have had to get a great prophet before turn 60 in order to actually get a religion. And the Holy Site was the first district I got. I delayed my first campus significantly to get that done, and now pretty much my entire strategy that I had for this game went out of the window. Because I did have a strategy for that, now I can basically throw it out of the window. And on Deity that does matter, because if you lose your momentum in the early game, it can be a little bit tricky to come back. And furthermore, on Apocalypse game mode, which we're playing, you will be playing, or rather racing against the clock. So normally, if this wasn't a game for YouTube, I would have probably restarted. Because I am actually quite significantly behind, because my first district was a Holy Site, and I got basically no real benefit from that. We did get the Soothsayer, who costs Faith, so at least there's that, and I might be able to win this competition here. We only got 7 turns remaining, I got 2 more charges left, so I'm going to hang around here and wait to see whether we'll have to sacrifice the heavy chariot or not. If I can get the gold without sacrificing the chariot, then that's what we'll do. Anyway, let's send a trade route to Vilnius to get a little bit of culture. Rumor has it that Norway just declared war on Maya. Okay, AIs are fighting, that's good. We unlocked the archers. I'll probably grab a few, because I don't really have any defenses anymore. And there's our newest settler. So this is going to be the site. I could also wait for another settler and send this guy north instead. But I want to grab this spot, because it's a pretty good one. We'll get there in 12 turns. Hold on, how quickly could we recruit a settler? 15? 7 turns in Bogota. I could delay that campus a little bit. I really don't want to delay campuses anymore, but we will get one in our other city. So this guy could actually go north to grab some kind of city location. And we'll switch to a settler in our capital. I might be able to speed this up by 1 turn still. Can we? Nope, it's going to be 7 turns. Alright, that's fine. And the city will grow. We can do it in 6 turns. I was looking at this number up here, but apparently that doesn't update. But this one does update. Okay, 6 turns is good. Next up, we can grab the wheel to get a water mill or 2. And a few units definitely wouldn't hurt. Yeah, I'm thinking at least 1 archer. I need to have some kind of defenses against barbarians if they show up again. And they might show up again. They will show up at some point. 1 commercial hub wouldn't be bad. Or just another campus. This would be a nice spot for a campus right here. Especially since we got geothermal fissure over there. I will have to buy the tile, but I think that's acceptable. So let's grab a campus right here. That's a pretty good spot. 6 more turns to finish the competition. AI has 0 scores still. Hopefully it will stay that way. But just in case, we got 1 more unit to sacrifice. And then I'll still have 1 charge left to start a disaster near Arabia or so. And the fact Arabia is in this game definitely didn't help me when it comes to religion founding. That definitely made it harder, don't get me wrong. But I had no way to know Arabia is in this game right at the start. Okay, so let's grab the library. That was kind of the point of building the campus. And hopefully we'll find some kind of spot to settle. I could settle somewhere over here. That should be acceptable. It's going to be a little bit close to Arabia. But loyalty shouldn't be a problem. I can just send a governor. Speaking of governors, we got yet another governor title. I might actually grab a Victor, because I'll need Victor sooner or later. As an alternative, we could pick up reinforced materials for Liang. Liang is already here. And it's very likely we'll get a flood sooner or later. So let's pick up reinforced materials. That was kind of the point. We can get Victor for our next governor. Alright, the next up we can get sailing in a single turn. And then we'll get started on feudalism. I just need a few more farms. Yeah, I think I'm going to settle next to this volcano. Question is, where exactly? I don't really want to settle like directly right next to the volcano. I'm thinking maybe here. It will be a little bit close to our other city, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. In case we end up fighting Arabia, because right now we are friendly, but nobody said that's going to last forever. I do not want to settle on a -20 tile, that's a bad idea for sure. We could probably settle here on the -7. But if I settle here, I will get every single tile around the volcano for the future. So let's do it. Right here, that's +1 era score. And we should probably move a governor immediately. I might move Magnus, because then we can remove some of this jungle. It will take him 5 turns, but that's alright. We could also move Liang, because of the volcano. That might be a slightly better use for Liang, actually. With that volcano over there. I'm pretty sure it's active as well. Yes, it is in fact active. Okay, let's reassign Liang. Off you go then. Alright, and we'll grab the bananas. For some food, we need to grow this city. Next up, horseback riding. I should also build walls somewhere for one of the boosts. Which city is that? That's our new city. Monument. I think that's pretty obvious. Oh, Norway has actually conquered a city. Okay, good for them. In before Norway eliminates the Maya. And we won't even get a chance to interact with them. I mean, that wouldn't surprise me too much. And there's the volcano eruption. That is actually a good thing. I mean, Liang isn't here yet, but I haven't improved the tiles yet. So now we will get the bonus. This is going to be a really nice city. However, now I should definitely switch to land surveyors. Because I'll need to buy quite a few tiles. As for the settler, he's going east. I could also have a semi-decent city down here. It wouldn't be that good, but it would have some pearls in range, it would have some fish in range, and we have Auckland. So I'll probably grab it, but we don't have to rush that. It's not like anyone can actually settle over there. It would flip to us, even if someone actually managed to settle that location. And we won, nice. The Maya actually tried. So now we will get one soothsayer unit for free. And now we can go and actually start a disaster near Arabia. I don't actually know if Arabia will realize it's me. As in, I don't know if you get an actual diplomatic penalty for doing this. We can try, why the heck not? So next up, I don't need walls for a boost. I also need more builders. And we do have a bonus for builders at the moment. Let's take advantage of that. Alright, I will try to get as many cities as I can. That will be mine, obviously. That's also era score. How are we doing on era score? We still have time. I might be able to get a golden age. I'm not really specifically going for golden age, but it might be doable. We should also sell horses. Let's sell them to Arabia. How much will he pay? Will he actually pay at all? Let's say 20 horses. He will pay less than 100 for 20 horses. What about the Maya? They could use some horses for defense. I want at least 100. Oh, I can't. Wait, what? I can't ask them for flat gold? I literally can't click on flat gold, which is a little bit weird. That is a little bit weird. I suppose we'll go to Arabia. He does have 36 horses right now, so I can't really sell more than 14. Wait, hold on. I don't think AI buys them beyond 40. Can we sell any at all? Like, any amount of gold would be good. He will pay some. It's not going to be a huge amount. But I'm not making a whole lot of money at the moment. Yeah, it's going to be like 5 gold per horse. Okay, better than nothing. And I suppose I could go for gold per turn here. It's a little bit weird, I can't actually click on the gold. I don't know what's up with that. She doesn't have any horses whatsoever. Let's see how much gold per turn we could actually get for that. I don't mind gold per turn all that much. I don't mind if she gets wiped out by Norway. But she still has a decent military, it seems. She has 458 military strength, and Norway has 491. Yeah, she should be fine. So, about that disaster. I don't want to start anything overly nasty. Also, could we actually trigger a volcano explosion with a soothsayer? And then get even more yields on these tiles. They won't get destroyed because we got Liang inside the city. I don't see why it wouldn't work. It might create something other than a volcano eruption. Is that a forest fire? It is, actually. At least that's kind of how it looks like. Because that's a thing with Apocalypse game mode. We got one more build left. I think I'm going to speed up that monument and chop the jungle right here. Because we probably want to chop the jungle anyway. Next up, apprenticeship. Yup, to get some industrial zones. Definitely. And we can still keep scouting. And hey, I can just save the soothsayers for future competitions. I assume that will be happening more. It wasn't the only competition of that type we'll get in this entire game. I assume that will be a regular thing. Recorded history boost. That's from the second campus. And let's get some builders, because I really need more tile improvements badly. So that's what we'll get. Maybe one water mill. I do not have a single one at the moment. Okay, I can't get allied with any other city-state at the moment. I think I might just keep the envoys to make sure Auckland will stay ours. Because I do not want to lose Auckland. That city is just so good. Oh, there's iron over here. It's slightly outside of my range, which is a little bit unfortunate. But I might be able to get that. We could speed up the next settlers still, with the builder. I might do that. Right, let's grab a granary for some more growth. Okay, we found Norway. He wanted the iron, I guess, which I suppose makes sense. Here's another volcano. Can we still get a city in that general area? Nope, doesn't look like it. I mean, we did get a pretty decent city location. Can we not get a city here? Yes, we can. Minus 16, though. There's someone in this general area. Probably Norway. But that also means the Maya has to be in that general direction. Because Norway captured one city from them. This looks like a forested hill. So let's start a settler. And we'll chop the forest. Magnus is here, which means we will not lose population. I probably shouldn't be scouting with soothsayers, but I mean, that seems like a pretty good use for them at the moment. And I think this is going to be the city location. Yeah, this seems good. I'd rather be on top of a hill. We can build a harbor in the future, that's fine. Okay, so there it is, we got the builder. Let's improve the rice first, and then the sheep. And we'll grab the monument first. There you go. Alright, looking good. We can still get a few more cities. And there's Gandhi. Let's see if we can stay friendly with Gandhi. I wouldn't mind another trading partner who could buy our horses. Will he buy our horses? He doesn't have any, so I assume he will. I still can't get flat gold from him, but maybe some gold per turn. As long as he pays a decent amount, I will accept. Yeah, let's accept. I need gold more than I need the horses at the moment. And we are getting decent amount of horses per turn, since we have 2 sources. Alright, chop the forest, that's 8 turns for the settler. I could still chop one more if I want to. And we should switch from feudalism to something else, because we can most certainly get 6 farms. Military training, drama and poetry, because that's needed for recorded history. So, drama and poetry. And we need a few more farms. I really shouldn't be going too far with that soothsayer. But it's so tempting to use them to explore. It should be fairly safe, especially with Norwegian cities in the area. Alright, go grab the sheep. And I don't need the chariot here anymore. Because of the mountains, nothing will really threaten that city. Unless we get some really awkward barbarian camp spot, like right here. Which is technically possible. Or down here in the tundra. Slightly unlikely, but possible. Here's another builder. So let's get a few farms, because I need that feudalism boost. I'm a little bit surprised that the Oracle and the Stonehenge is still available. Stonehenge is kind of useless by now. And this is funny, because all the religions are gone, and yet nobody got a great profit by building Stonehenge. It's still there. So, yeah, I'm just saying. Alright, I'm not going to explore much further with this guy, but I want to see if there are potential locations for cities. Yeah, this would be doable in theory. It would be kind of hard though. So, I probably won't be settling over there. There might be a spot here. We can probably check that out. I could also finish that settler immediately. But I would have to buy a tile. Probably not worth doing. Let's go get the farms, because I still need farms. So, this wheat right here, I think that's the last one. That should be the 6th one, I'm not totally sure. Oh yeah, and we can get a farm here. There we go. So that gives us feudalism, so now I can get serfdom. And I suppose we are going to need land surveyors. Let's get land surveyors. I'm still keeping Ilkum. Here. Now we can actually buy a few tiles. Around the volcano, I would say. And I need a builder over there. Not everything all at once. Here's another city-state. Is that a new city-state in Frontier Pass? I don't remember that city-state. Plus 5% science in all cities for each different improved strategic resource they have. Interesting. That's not too bad. But 7 envoys from Gandhi. Well, we could get Valletta. Valletta isn't actually too bad. City center buildings and encampment district buildings can be bought with fate. So, that's not too bad. And we could also buy walls with fate. What's the quest? Train a spearman. I can certainly do that. That is actually basically one very easy envoy. that we can get. Maybe after the library. But we can definitely get that quest done. Not a problem whatsoever. Major flood. Well, no Liang in there anymore, but that's alright. We'll fix it, don't worry. I can't have Liang in 2 different cities simultaneously, as much as I would like to. Unfortunately, that's not possible. Next up, probably a builder, no, library, to get that science going. And now we can pick up serfdom, I suppose. I am keeping colonization. We could also pick up +2 gold from all trade routes, but right now I only have 1 single trade route. So that's not worth it. Let's get serfdom, because I will be getting more builders for sure. Yeah, you know, I didn't think I will be using soothsayers as scouts, but whatever works. It's not stupid if it works, right? There's construction boost. We'll grab that farm. And more farms. Yep, pretty nice yields. Next up, probably another builder. Repair the library first. I need to get an encampment somewhere. It's probably going to be in this general area. Like over here would be good. That could work against both Norway and Arabia in the future.
All the world's a stage, and all the...
Also, let's get declaration of friendship with Gandhi. And I could sell some more horses. Is Arabia buying? Nope, he is not buying. What's this? Honey. Right. Yeah, I can't get flat gold, which is a little bit weird, but okay. He already has 30 horses. I mean, that's probably the horses I sold him. I'm just saying. What about the Maya? I heard you want some horses. A few gold per turn? Yeah, that's going to be 5 horses for 1 gold per turn. Good enough. Okay, let's buy a few tiles, since we have land surveyors. Let's see. I could buy a few tiles that will probably go to Arabia if I don't buy them. But I don't want all the tiles around the volcano. Yeah, like this one. Look at the yields over there. And here. Okay, that's good enough for now. This city is actually going to be amazing. Look at these yields. We are already up to 4 population. Okay, and let's grab a builder. I need to improve all of that. Especially since we have Liang in the city. Which means the improvements will not get destroyed. Still need that iron over here, but nobody is going to take it from me. Do we want more settlers? Probably. Let's take a look what we can still settle. I could settle down here technically, and also here. I'm still thinking about this location. Seems a little bit risky trying to settle there. I could technically settle here, which would be a pretty funny city. Yeah, that's mostly desert. Let's get that spearman, shall we? Yes, let's. That's only 4 turns, and that's 1 envoy, with Valletta. And I already have 2 other envoys, so I could actually switch from Charismatic Leader to Diplomatic League, get 2 envoys for 1 in Valletta, and then build that spearman. That sounds like a pretty good idea. Let's do that. We can switch out land surveyors, but I will be buying more tiles. Let's keep it for now. So now we can send 1 envoy to Valletta. That will give us 2. And we will be allied with them in 4 turns. Or I can get allied with them, like, immediately right now. Apparently Arabia didn't like it. Let's wait for the spearman. Because I would like to have 1 envoy available in case somebody steals either Auckland or Valletta. We'll get it. Classical era ends in 1 turn. Well, I will not be getting the Golden Age, but I wasn't really prioritizing Golden Age specifically. We got a normal age, which is fine. Alright, back into our territory. I could start some kind of disaster up here. I kind of want to do this, like, for science, to see if this is going to cause a volcano eruption. Yeah, it will. Okay. Interesting. I mean, that was a little bit pointless because the tiles are already improved. But I wanted to test it, damn it. And we have 5 more charges. So I can just, like, keep getting extra tile yields by using soothsayers. That seems like a pretty damn good use for them. Definitely going to do that. Another builder, because I still need builders, as you can clearly see. And we are about to finish apprenticeship. And there's... okay, +1 era score. I was pretty damn close to Golden Age, but it's fine. Pre-inquiry. I think that's still best. That should be better than monumentality, I think. Okay, there you go. And that's the Great Person. Enemy units within 2 tiles lose 30 HP when we retire. Interesting. That might come in handy at some point in the future. I assume that will work in like any era, so I could use that in the late game against tanks or something like that. There doesn't seem to be any limitation what era I can use it in. World Congress. The chosen player generates 100% more grievances, and other players generate 100% more towards this player. We can pick like Norway or something. And then units of the chosen promotion gain +5 combat strength. Let's choose melee. Alright, so how will the AI vote? Yep, melee. And Gandhi got targeted, alright. +2 era score. If I had 1 extra turn, that would have been enough for Golden Age. I just needed 1 extra turn. Oh well, maybe we can get one after this. Perhaps, we can try. Construction, and there's the settler. So I could send him here, that's -12 on that tile. I think it's worth trying. I will have to go around Vilnius, but I think it's actually worth trying. It's going to be a heck of a lot better city than this one, for example, like that's a lot of desert. Okay, and the next up, probably not a builder. How about we get started on an industrial zone? I'll have to think about the placement though. But this is a good moment to end this episode, so thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did, or a dislike if you didn't, and subscribe for more daily videos. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.